I agree that more people should be paying attention to the Klarna IPO, but for some reason, it is flying under the radar and not getting much attention. When this IPO goes through, Klarna is not only going to turn up the competition against companies like Affirm and Afterpay, they are also coming after the big banks like Chase, Citigroup, and Bank of America. So let's talk about it. So here is a quick backstory on Klarna. So they were founded in 2005 and they are based in Sweden. And their core business model gives customers the ability to buy their items now and pay for them later. So they did file an IPO prospectus on Friday, March 14th. And if this IPO is approved, you will now be able to buy stock in Klarna and it will be traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Now, Klarna filing for an IPO is a really big deal. This means the company will go from being private to being public. When a company is private, there is less transparency around their financials and business operations. There are less regulations they are held to, and you, as the average investor, can't just invest in the company. Once a company goes public, you can buy stock on the open stock market, meaning you're going to invest in the company. There's a lot of transparency around financials and business operations, and there are a lot more regulations the company must adhere to. And in order to go public, they must file the IPO prospectus, which is just a document that showcases all of their information that the average investor would not normally see because they were a private company. So you are going to see their financial information, more about their team, their staff, their business operations, and so much more. What is interesting about Klarna, they have operated as a fully licensed bank in Europe since 2017. And when this IPO goes through here in the US, they plan to compete in the credit card space, which again is quite interesting. We see this quote above me. Klarna wants to go after these horrendous credit card fees that American consumers are used to paying. Not only are they planning to compete against banks like Chase, Citigroup, and Bank of America, they also plan to come after the credit card networks such as Visa and MasterCard. And they plan to shake up the industry. And I have to admit, I am here for it. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you plan to invest in Klarna once they go public? Or are you going to wait things out? Or do you not plan to invest in them at all?